What's up? I got some good and bad news for you guys. I'm all fed up. I'm all rested now. And there's going to be a lot of tugging away. A lot of people are assuming, jumping to conclusions, trying to show they're dummies even, or chickens. And people can tell that right away. Men, when they're older, especially as a guy in the cars, eh? Get a little double card for you too, when you're talking tough there. Anyways, Dave's butthurt again. And it's because young King Dave and blue shirts, blah, blah, blah. Now they're shook. Now they're in the nightmare here. They're going to see what taking the beating by here is, and kind of in the devil's lair, and you did the damage, blah, blah, blah. Take two. And then there was the big old Willie thing. You know, and then the hero comes along after too, and you see her. She's taking a shredding here too, and it's a mean one. It's a mean one. That's the difference between a king and a straggler. A straggler's a cop or something, or a bar cop, right? Holding dudes. And we're out there wrestling the bar rat too here, right? And now the tough Jews are in. Now Dave's butthurt. They're seeing another mountain here. And I'm pushing an indie too. I got over 100 tracks, right? Over 100 tracks slapped up. And there's going to be other ones too in the following months and in the years too. And that's what's hurting them too, because they thought Bop was just a fat guy and they're going to do the mistaken case of valor thing. Well, I was kind of squeezed out. That's what happens with the real artist that's like a blaster too, and the lyrics are nuts. Scary shit too, right? Some of these black guys are going to be fucking flipping out and offended. Curse of theft, they want to show. There's a lot of guys that brag about theft in their rap too, and the 211 and blah, blah, blah. And they're shitting on guys, they're belittling a lot of guys until you get a guy like Dave here, right? Or Dane. I mean, not quite Dave. It's not actually Dave, but laying down, stack 100 up, made indie, they're tossed out. Even big guys are going to be hit by that. Even big guys, you know, because it's scary shit, man, you know. And they look up, it's a big white line. What is it? It's an iron line. We do this, you know why? We like doing this too. And there's potential behind it to go gold or even platinum. And, you know, even Mars doesn't have that many up, you know. A lot of guys have, what, 300-400 in their whole catalog. After years, I slapped 100 tracks up there. They got the views up, right? You know, if you can buy my views online, it's over gold too right now. So, I mean, there's a lot of underestimation. People haven't even hit record. A lot of guys don't check out YouTube too, but YouTube, it gets out there too. If I have to use it, I'll do it. If I have to make a mixtape, you know, I could press up 6 different mixtapes with songs coming up, and there's good ones coming up. I got the letter, wasn't like Hitler, you know, they were off to war. You know, you could claim your army, blah, 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 belittle dudes, say he's at his mom's house, blah, 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 but that's the bad news too. It's called working your way up and pushing your way and sticking with GB and working through it and feeling the hang rather than guys lose it. But if you steal too, that's the funny thing. I'll come back for you like the fuck. I'll use the devil to fucking cut your head off. Just like I say in the raps, if there's a hubris issue and you're trying to, we're going to test you too. A wash to 7 deep, 10 deep. It's going to win. They're going to say, geez, Dane sounds very good. New shit too. And that's the thing. That's the good news. It's real, right? While you're trying to belittle people and cry wolf, that's crying wolf. What does Hero do? Cry wolf and try to use the big dummy there, the lion, the cat too. It's jealous. They're jealous too. And there's little Pop Dave. He said, Dane, you're fading a lot. You got to do something. Oh, yeah. That's what they always say too. And there is stuff that I am doing. And before you open your mouth and start bitching about something, make sure it's worth talking about rather than just try to belittle something and try to act like you know it all when you don't know. Because a lot of people don't know the underground shit too. We started this right from the north by our own hands too. With GB, Garrett there, you know. I already got 3 or 4 tracks with him up, slapped up. You can look it up in the playlist too. It's 100 deep. And the bad news is we're going to be tugging too. There's mountain. That's just the tip of the iceberg, you know. You thought that, just wait, that's what's catching them too from the fat guy there, right? Different. They don't even recognize me now, man. You know, Kenny there, you know? That's what I'm saying. It can happen to you, right? And there's Dave, you know, deliverance. That's what it is. And you'll see what they do with these immortals too, and expect people to do all this shit with these fools too. And they're using the mating issue too. We believe that's going to backfire on them. Well, we don't even give a fucking hoot, right? That's the fine thing. Get them going. There's chicks too. They're trying to hook up the big buck. But they're stuck. They're stuck. What's going on? They're frozen too. You slap and wait up, right? So, I mean, that's what's happening. It's not just slow down. And we're going to hit him hard here when Kenny's stepping down too. Show him that was just a bunch of BS and hubris over pride. We'll have you tumbling to the real guys and eyes. Screener.